was here for Enroa 1st April. So on the 1st of April, the Angel Broadcasting Network, made up of Angel TV, Angel Radio, and all the other subsidiaries, we came together to organize a cooking competition amongst the various departments. And this was Kofi Adoma, the news team, pounding fufu. Okatachi Frifa here seen trying to do some ampesi. So it was a traditional dish preparation day amongst the various departments, from morning show to the news, to the drive team, to sports, and all the various departments in Angel. So this was Okatachi Frifa trying to prepare ampesi with the team. It was nice though. You could see from the appearance, and this was yours truly, myself, grinding some pepper to put in our soup for fufu. The sports team chose to prepare fufu and groundnut soup, fufu nen katekwine. That was Yawadonko, and my chief chef, Kofi Jerry, behind. Here I was pounding fufu. We started pounding our fufu around 1 p.m. and all eyes were on the sports team. So at the end of the competition, this is what the results was. The sports team came atop, but then before we will go through the various stages of the preparation. The sports team prepared some sumptuous fufu, fufu pan and katekwai, very, very, very tasty. And the judges had to give some encomiums. The sports team were declared champions of the cooking competition. My guys were so super and fantastic. Well, they had to carry the main chef. That was Kofi Jerry and myself, being hoisted by the team to present our food to the judges. Well, so we started with this by getting our ingredients together, set our table, grinding our pepper, onions, and all that. This was the morning show team preparing the ampesi. Okatachi Frifa braggadocio from start to end. He was talking throughout the cooking. I think that's why the judges actually took some marks from them, and that was Togo Boga on the drive team. So here the news team, led by Ohima Sechiwa, preparing their banku. I can see Kojo Dixon, the general manager, in his white robe. He was like a midwife yesterday. And these were members of the news team preparing their banku. And this is the drive team, Kojo Sebo, and of course the Braggadocio Togo Boga also preparing their meals. They decided to do nuhu or mpihu. Those of you who know about it, is prepared with yam, either yam or cocoyam, and they started by getting their cocoyam being peeled, and they were the last. To be honest, they were the last. 5 out of the 5 departments or so, they came last because their food was, let me say, not well prepared. It was nice, but they were last in presenting their food. They took so much time, even peeling their cocoyam. So that's how it ended for them. This was when Kojo Dixon was coming into his corner, the general manager of Angel FM, coming to his corner to start cooking. And you could see from the bragging rights. He had to pass through the sports team to get to his end of cooking spots. So Kojo Dixon coming to kickstart the cooking for the news team. Yes, Kojo decided to do banku. That's Rosie, also part of the drive team, preparing the impihu. And the crowd was massive yesterday. So this was the sports team. Yes, myself grinding my pepper and starting to pound the fufu. That was Kofi Jerry, the guy they cook basa. Kofi Jerry. This was the sports team, the soup. So here we had to explain how we came by our cooking recipe, how we put everything together, the ingredients. So by explaining the recipe, myself and Kofi Jerry, we had to convince the judges on how we came about with the meat, with our chicken, with our the sauces we added. But the soup was, it looked very, nice from the appearance. The aroma was spectacular, you understand. So we took around 1 hour, 30 minutes to finish our fufu and soup. But the preparation was not the only thing. The presentation of our meal to the judges was where we caught the attention of everyone. So this was the Banku team still on fire when Fufu was almost done. So Himawi Super was the MC for the day. She, organizes the cooking reality show on Angel. She's the host of the cooking reality. So this is the sports team presenting our meals to the judges, and you can see how the display, the pomp and pageantry. We had covered our foods nicely, wrapped it up, the soup, the chicken. So I had to lead the pack in presenting our food to the judges. And once they took the food, it was all eaten. The judges had to, they finished each of the bowls we presented to them. They had to put aside everybody's food to just jump on our fufu. So the sports team presenting our meals to the judges here, it was all dancing and merrymaking, and all eyes on the sports team, all eyes see Okatachi free fast. Behind the table, trying to catch a glimpse of the sports team. Now, they've all come to the center to just make nonsense of everything we had done, saying that we were dancing with the food and that was not nice. This is not how to present food. But of course, at the end of the day, the judges said the presentation of the food was what caught their attention, plus the taste. So Okatachi had to be sent from the center square to go and continue his cooking. Now, I saw the judges munching onto the food we presented, so I had to quickly call the camera team to go and take shots of them as evidence of the tasty meals that we had prepared. Yes, the judges were eating the fufu. You can see that it felt good. Of course, that's the sports team fufu. So everyone was asking for fufu. Everyone was ordering for fufu. Now the results were being announced. Yes, and the sports team. This was when it was declared that the news team had come third and the morning show team had come second. It obviously meant that the sports team were first, and they couldn't help but carry yours truly on top, hoisting me at the back of one of the camera crew members. So we had one here, and the singing was Abemuewie, because all eyes were on the sports team. All eyes were on us, and everybody was attacking us left, right, center. They couldn't believe that we had won it, and the crowd was massive. So we had won it. Now, if they were second, then obviously meant that we were first. So we were waiting for the declaration of the results and how it went. Yes, this is how everything went. So at the end of the competition, the Angel Sports team came first, and this was when Yawadunko, one of the members of the sports team, trying to explain what we had done. It was still preparation mode for the Impihun team. Katachi Free Fast said he had some objection to what the judges had declared, which is legal terms and encomium. So he didn't understand how we won. But of course, you gotta explain tire, you gotta explain. The evidence is in the result. We had won. And then the judges also had to explain to Okatechi why we won. My man still didn't understand. You understand? So he said he was still putting the objection because they had prepared Ampesi and presented it first. But it's not the person who comes to the court first who is declared, or the defendants are not the guilty party because somebody had complained to the courts. You understand? So the Jeffrey here trying to challenge the judges' verdicts on Angel Sports team winning the competition. It was massive on the 1st of April. So that's going to be, or it's an annual event, and next year we are still going to hit the cooking kitchen again. This is the sports team, Kojo Dixon. Everybody, they look very desolate, and they cast a forlorn look. Nobody believed that the sports team could win, but all the guys within the sports team are proper cooks, proper chefs. SK, Yawadunko, Kofi Jerry, myself, and all the guys. Listo was the one pounding the fufu because he didn't know how to cook, so he had to use his wedie, as he says, to to compensate for what the meals will come together. Kojo here still couldn't believe himself that after spending 4 hours to prepare Mpihu, he still came last. Okatachi spent over 5-10 minutes trying to put in another objection, and the judges will go every length to explain to Okatachi that, Masa, you have lost. It is not about the talking. It is not about the skirmishes. The sports team prepared a very tasty meal. We have eaten all the afufusi on the table. There is nothing there. So this Kasatente is not going to buy any horse. Okatachi put the microphone down. They say, I won't put it down. That's how it happened. So the sponsors came around, the management of Angel, the fans, especially the Angel supporting team. That's the Angel fan club. They came around, and the judges also did expertly well with their presentation and with their point accumulation and tabulation. It was very, very, very nice. Very nice yesterday. And we had to bring forth our cooking skills. And a lot of us, those who had forgotten how to cook yesterday, was an opportunity. But we had not forgotten, at least someone from Bunahafu, cooking is always part and parcel of us. So Okatachi, what again? Okatachi said the morning show team were supposed to be declared champions for cooking and pacing. The judges said, no. Okatachi, go and sit down. The sports team have done justice to this cooking. 79 points as against 69. So Okatachi, looking at this point there is no way you can win. The gap is so wide. So just go and sit down. Okatachi behaving like some of the small parties when election results are declared in Ghana. Okatachi still will not understand. The guy will still not budge. So Kojo Dixon will now form an alliance, like the small parties form an alliance with Okatachi. Togo Boga will also come about to try and support them, just to dislodge the sports team from the first spot. But this was done. Yes, tried to bring the score sheets now. They say the sports team were supposed to prepare Katikonto, and we didn't prepare Katikonto. Well, we prepared what we were given. The ingredients we were given was what we discharged our duties. We had kept quiet and waiting for them to give us the microphone to defend ourselves. And once we had the microphone, it was all over for them. Once we had the microphone, it was all over for them. So clearly, this is what happened or transpired yesterday during the cooking competition. Now we had to give the assessment of our cooking, and also to explain how we won, and to fight back the claims and complaints of the other competitors, especially the morning show team and the news team. But this is the end of the competition, and Angel Sports declared champions of the cooking competition. Thank you very much. And doing this for our sponsors, particularly Kennedy Digital Satellites, Angel Cola, Angel Peach, Angel Mango, and all the other spices, Remy Spices, together with every other sponsor who came on board to make sure that this event was a success. So as for the sports team, we were declared champions. We didn't want to talk plenty. At the end of the day, we have come, we came, we saw, and we did what? We conquered. Congratulations to the sports team for the wonderful job done. Yes, so at the end of the speech, you hear how it went.
So what about you?
Time. But who share time Obama the buyer any second round now you call you know. Now you share baby omodu ani nedu no. And a fufu or presentation no cry. Now you super. Hello, I'm on the floor, please. Our presentation no was superb because she send you arrange ye and the cry. And I send you see a match by you know. Now, Omoduan and on quina in cutting quine yet. omo ye ma ne ye fine ena fufuo ni nso na aba bia nso eni fufuo ni mu enti no ba next time no mo fa mo time enye edwuma ye free ho aye ba benku no na mu bibia eye perfect ase anwado so won kwan nanim enti no wuntumi enko ase enya nkwan no for the real taste no enti em say na no so next time no mo be hwe eno so na mo address ena em say mpotopoto fo no won say eye akanfo aduane enti ya ahoho na ye di no woman ye feel say wo be ma na ben pa na afra nkwan no na epinti wudi a ba wo beti a wo bedi a wo beka no ena na enchene no so ebro so kakra ena ambesiefo mu say wo say mu difference and
quiet oh mutie ha na ya na wo
ye mu bi no mo ye wo say mimi ye nkrani o nti kontomre say no wo mo ama na anye mre enti na wo ti kontomre ni sente wo kontomre ni eba no ntrowa fro ya
what are oh what you for onko anu tu ka ko anu tu
ntrowa fro ye nso a ntrowa no eye nkranfo ena ye ntrowa fro ye but na ko bi no mo anhwe ko bi no ena mo ma nchene kakra nso etwa nyado ani munti I hope say next year obi a be correct ni shortcomings na ya share no next year was say very time
yeah you are ma de o kan nyina ya ji atum and you say de maka bia ni ya jitum na emo no omka so mbe nkati nkonto now oko Supreme Court na ya ma judgment bi na judgment ni ya rese mo anhwe emra bi amfa anye eye o mbacho mo anhwe emra bi amfa nka ho ani eye asem no a your friend say eye bad law. So you gave the judgment per incurium. In this case, omukaso mbeye eye fufuo ne katikonto. Ye ni ba ye ho so no amaye akokon kwan.
Me pa cho ye ba ye no mo amaye menu.
It way per incurium. So you have to annul that judgment and declare us as winners. Other than that, we are not in favor of that judgment.
Hey, wafa. Ye ba ye mo amaye menu. It is a son of Ebana next year at the time. Ebe to mo den.
Eti judge say kwa na munim de ye no a.
Hello.
Hello.
Me pamocho.
Hey.
Pamocho senyankopon ye ya domo a. Next year. Ashasie bibi ebe koso bia moma ye nso ya so nti sade ebe ya ye de mre ebe ye adwuma na bibia ayefe ye da mose
Judge fu emu ko round obia table ebo animu judge fu esu omo ehu omu die katikoto na ebo animu
hello
eye judge ya atum
me pa chow ya
oba pacham se ma judge ni
ya na se ni enko na.
Okay. Nye medical ya meka bi kakra mekani. Ma ya de pa obi ama ne sema no. Me pesa me clarify bibi kitu abi. Sane mbi kaka ya no. Me hwe ne ma me ensa. Execution, appearance and a taste. Me pesa me cheche me kakra. Per execution, no, now marks near 35%. Appearance, 15%. And taste, 50%. Okabo may 100. And the kicking in our boom, no, me person mama score no, so that at the end of the day, everybody will be fair in his or her mind. And the scores, no, near with default, no, when you are 45%. You D third. Enya 68.50. Onya odi second no enya 68.75. And our first position onya 77.5.
Judges, meba. MP hu uhwemu a eduane ni nyina na se eduane ni nyina ye no aye no. Ye de ne dance. Oh, a dance pa. enti mo ya we pa se ye ne ye no ye kase ye kwa brochi na se fra ma na man se omo be kire ga na eduane pa ka we no be chuse enti mo de mo ka no ko enti se pa na enkaten kwante
You could explain tire.
Dabi se pa na enkaten kwante
Hello.
me bam dabi enti dabi se pa na enkaten ye duane na sa e ba ne sen enso ye of
Meba. Hello. Hello.
Ye duane na sa enso ye of
102.
Okay.
Hello. Abamuaye, onyame bosano, abamuaye, onyame bosano, abamua. Judges no, the edi kind, ya the asida kese ebema nyankopon. They are tossing me no judges no, me who nipa, omuni aduane. Selection change judges in da. Osha said your mother mark and to hona. I just will be only median no. And this and they cook at on be a coswo Ghana ha. My recommendation of my 5 judges. 77% in 69. And my baby 45 on the 54 crowd ya make myself. They are tossing me no. Hello. They are tossing me no. Sports for Ankasano, a bad noa. Ya nipa bi a yedi edidi agro. Kofi Jari, or ya choba and fear do sia okonongo and san or back.
The best music.
Honorable SK Amiao. Honorable SK Amiao. Na owo esuomunam ewo esro ho say Pou abetifi for 14 years and san oja be sports.
This is Angel 102.9.
DJ Abrantie. Wa fufuo 12 years and son over her. And Tisa, your defense, and ya a fan of Ubegina Chan court to down one bobo,